Hi, everyone. I hope everybody's doing wonderful today. I decided I was going to stay up a little late tonight and clean my house. But then I decided that cleaning house is not important. So instead, I need to dress my little doll. She is getting a little chilly. And so I decided the skirt part of her dress is going to be these ribbons. I got me some yellow and some like burgundy and some teal and some purple. And so I'm cutting these little strips. Oh, and I got orange over here too. I want orange too. Yeah. Because I want her to be beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Okay. 12 to 17. And so I want her to be beautiful. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can do this right here. Okay, this is better. All right. And so I should have cut these ahead of time. If I'd have had them ahead of time, they would have all been cut now. But it smells so good in my house. My daughter and her daughter, which her daughter is my granddaughter, they just came over and they brought me a candle. It's a peppermint candle. They bought it Bath and Body Works. Whoa, and it's got 3 wicks on it. And, oh, it smells heavenly. It smells like peppermint. My house is the peppermint house. And so, maybe I'll name my doll the peppermint doll. I never know about it. Naming my dolls is a little hard. So, it sure does smell like peppermint. I've been busy the last couple of days. I haven't made some videos in, like, I think the last one I made was like 3 days ago. And so, what am I doing here? I'm clutching around. Was it 3 days ago? Maybe even longer, because I've been kind of busy. I've been busy taking naps. Oh, yeah, only me. And, I had to go and have some tests done. And I'll find out tomorrow, hopefully, if I passed my tests or not. And so, but I went and had a CAT scan done. And I had that, that yearly thing women have to go. But they gave me a pink pen. This was for free. I got a pink pen for free, and I got this here for free. Just for having them puppies squished. This is a antibacterial hand sanitizer. I know, they gave them to me for free. I said, well, son of a gun, I'm going to come every day. No, not really, just kidding. Of course I'm just kidding. But yeah, I did that. And then they did an X-ray on my foot because my foot, this is going to be a complaining video. If you don't like chronic complainers, then you need to hang up the phone now. But my foot's been hurting. And I first thought maybe, because see, I have this blood clotting issue going on, so I thought maybe it was a blood clot. And then I thought, well, maybe it's the gout, because they think I have the gout too. And, well, I have to take medicine because they said I have gout. And so I thought, well, maybe it's like a gout attack, because my foot hurts so bad. And so, but the doctor, after he looked at it, he goes, I think you might have a broken bone. So he sent me for an X-ray on my foot. So I went for the X-ray, had that done on Thursday. So then I called the doctor on Friday to find out if they had like the results. So the girl told me that answered the phone. She said, yeah, the results are in, but the doctor's not here. He hasn't looked at them yet. So he'll call you on Monday. So tomorrow's Monday, so we'll see. if there's like a broken bone. I kind of hope there is a broken bone because then that would answer why it's hurting so bad. And the whole top of my foot is like red. The whole top of my foot was like black and blue, but now the black and blue is like gone, but it's real like angry red looking. So if it is a broken bone, then that would be good because then I would know what it is. But if it's not a broken bone, then I don't know what it is, and so that would be bad. That's the way I think anyway. So I hope I have a broke foot. That's pretty dumb, right? Okay. So anyhow, life has been good otherwise. Went and got my hair cut and my Christmas tree is all trimmed up. Okay, let me start gluing here. So I really should have had these cut first, but oh well. Yeah, move this out the way. I've been working on my area, trying to make a little bit more organization. But and I think I'm coming. I think I'm coming right along. I think I'm coming right along with it. I think it's looking good. Ooh, I still didn't get them finger doohickeys. That hurt. Ooh, did that hurt? Okay. Let me see. Let me get something here. I can. Oh, this will work. I'll just shove with a stick. These chopsticks, they're not good. So I'm just going to go around with ribbon this time, and this is going to be her skirt. Because I like color, and I am on like a bohemian type of a kick. And so this is going to be her skirt. I thought I had this color ribbon too, pink, hot pink, like that hot pink. But I didn't, so, oopsie daisies, I dropped my stick. Sammy, you need to not be by my chair, so I might roll over you, squash you. Now, so, I decided this doll, you know, I read all of your comments, you know, and then the comments help me know what I'm going to do. Because my brain is half the time completely out of whack. And so that is why I don't have any red ribbon either. You would think red. You'd think I'd have red. But I got like, well, I might have red. You know, I shouldn't say that I don't have it because I probably do have it. I just don't know where it is. But see, that is what I'm learning to do now, is to get a little bit organized. My friend Cheryl is coming over on Thursday. She's going to help me. I'm excited. I'm excited. She's going to help me with a little bit. She's going to teach me how to be OCD. I don't know if she's going to be able to do that, teach this old dog new tricks. But, well, I'm just sticking this onto the hot glue all the way around. Now, I'm looking at her and I'm thinking that I may have to trim it off at the bottom. It might be a little bit too long. And I don't want her tripping and hurting herself. And so, but see, now it's with having the napkins underneath with the butterflies, then as she walks, the breeze will like blow her skirt up a little bit, you know, like give it a little fluff, like when she's walking on the beach and stuff. And you know how, who was that standard, where do I get these words? Who was that stood on that in New York City, and she stood on a grate, and the breeze from the grate blew her dress up? Well, that one, anyway. You probably know who I'm talking about. I can't think of her name right now. And, but see, that's how this girl's going to be. So if she's going to be that kind of a girl. So if she stands like on a grate in New York City, her skirt will fly up and then everybody will see her butterflies. That's what I was trying to get at. Who was that? All I'm thinking of is Betty Boop. I don't see Betty Boop. Okay, so let's see. Now, I went, ouch. Lord, that hurt. Okay, now. That just, to me, doesn't look like enough. It doesn't look like enough. That's enough. So I wish I had red. I don't have red. So, anyhow, I had quite a boring weekend. Well, not boring, really. Well, today I slept a lot, only because of my foot hurts. So I stayed in bed. Then I didn't have to walk my foot. But usually, always, my children come over on the weekends. And this weekend, that one of my families of children, they went to Universal Studios. Now, how in the world can Universal Studios be any more entertaining than me and Papa? I don't get it. They did. They went to Universal Studios instead of just hanging out with me and Papa. But they put pictures up. They had fun over there today. They bought like a year's pass or something so they can go whenever they want. And so that's where they went today. So they had fun. And then my other daughter, I don't know where she went. She didn't check in with me. But then my one daughter, she did come over later on this evening. So then I felt better. Then her and my granddaughter came over and they brought me that candle I was just telling you about. And so they came over. So I wasn't totally abandoned. But I kind of like my kids a lot. And I like to see them. Kind of like them a whole lot. And I really like to see them. But, so when they don't come on the weekends, then I get a little sad. But I'm happy that they're happy. So, and although it should be all about me, I know it. So it's really okay. Now when I'm putting these on, I'm not really going in order like by color or anything. I just stick them on there. Whichever I pick up, and I'm just going to put them all on there. I'm not getting very much of that pink yarn on there. I'm going to put that on more toward the end here. Put that on there. And then I'll put... She's going to have an apron as well. I haven't figured exactly how the apron is going to work. But since she's going to be carrying like a plate of cookies or something, then I think she needs an apron so she doesn't like spill onto her clothes. Because she might spill, and I don't want her to spill onto her clothing. Ooh. Now, okay, see, so it kind of almost looks like the other one I made, but the other one is definitely different. This is definitely different. It's not exactly the same. It's exactly different. So, it's exactly different. Yeah, definitely got to get them finger things. Stacy sent me a link to where I I could order them, but you'd think I would just go ahead and do it right then. No, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. So, boy, it smells good. I love that candle. Them candles that you buy at Bath and Body Works, well, I don't buy them because I can't afford them. But apparently they had like a special today, like you got one and got one free or something. So they went Bath and Body Works shopping. My granddaughter, that's all she wants for Christmas is Bath and Body Works stuff. So that's easy enough. Ow. Ooh. This almost looks like a hula skirt. Like a hula matcha. Yeah. I feel like I'm catching a cold or something. I hope not, because I got this immune system problem. It's one of those perks of old age, you know. It's a perk. And yeah. It gives us old folks something to talk about. You know, complain about our health. I don't like to complain about my health. So I don't know why I'm doing it right now. So I don't normally like to do it, but my foot hurts. So I need to get the pity while I can. Having myself a pity party. Yeah. But right this minute it's not hurting as much. So maybe it's healing, whatever it is. So what's new in your neck of the woods? In my neck of the woods, nothing's new. They're working on the road up there, guys, which will be nice. Yeah, our road. They're working on our road. When you get from onto the road we live on, it's just an old country road. But then it comes out on a busy road. And sometimes you can sit there for, gosh, especially if you're making a left-hand turn, you sit there forever before you can get out on that road. Well, they're fixing that road now, so hopefully we don't have to wait too long, because, you know, you get a little antsy when you have to wait. Actually, I don't get antsy. The hubster, yeah, he does. I don't drive anymore. I used to drive, but I never did like driving when I did drive. So, never had any traffic tickets the whole time I drove. Never had any car wrecks. Nothing like that. I did good. One time, I got pulled over. And, one time I got pulled over because I glided through a stop sign. So if you glide, I don't know if there's such word as glided. I glided through a stop sign. Maybe I glid through it. Maybe that's the word. Glid. I don't think that's a word either. But, and so I got pulled over. And that was like on Easter Eve. And I went to pick up my daughter from work. She was only a teenager, and she was working at Hardee's. And I went to pick her up. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I glided through the stop sign. And so I got pulled over. And so then as I am digging through to find my license and registration and whatever it was they wanted, then my daughter says, "Mom, you need to calm down because you're going to have another heart attack." That was pretty funny because I never had the first heart attack. And so I guess the guy kind of felt bad for me because he thought maybe I was going to have a heart attack because I was upset. I was scared to death. And so finally he said, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and just let you know next time you have to come to a complete stop. Even if there is," because I told him nobody was coming, you know. So nobody on the road. I couldn't see any lights but his. And his was way far away. And so he let me go with just a warning. He didn't even write a warning ticket. He just let me go because he thought I was going to have. And so he said, "Have a nice Easter." So that was nice. And then one other time, I was actually speeding, which was very rare for me because I don't speed. And I got pulled over. And I told the guy it wasn't really my fault. It was the fault of the song on the radio, because the song was like one of my favorites, and so I had it like, pumped up to where I could hear it good. Because your favorite songs, you just have to kind of turn them up. And so because of that, I I guess I was going a little bit too fast. And so then this policeman pulled me over. That was like a long time ago too. And he pulled me over. And well, at that time, I did explain to him it wasn't my fault. And I guess he understood. And then he's looking at my driver's license. He said, "Are you Jennifer's mother?" And I said, "Excuse me." I said, "That depends." That depends. How do you know, Jennifer? He says, "Oh, I went to school with her, and I just love her. She is so awesome." I said, "Oh, yes. Well, then oopsie daisy, my thing is moving." So then I said, "Yeah, Jennifer's my child." And so he then, because Jennifer was my child, he turned me loose. He says, "Well, I'm just going to give you a warning this time." So I looked up. I could have been put in jail or something. I don't know. I don't think they would have put me in jail. Okay. But that was my 2 stops. And I don't know how I lucked up both times. I lucked out both times because my girls got me out of there. They got me out of trouble. They did. My girls. So that's why everyone should have children, because sometimes they work out with good for. Wait a minute, I gotta go get something. Now look at her nicely. Just a second. I don't have to go far. Just a little ways. Tammy, I can get some here. No one not much in. No outside. Let me get this one bag and stuff. Where's the tree? Come on. Where's that? Here. Is this the little one? That's it. Okay, I am coming back, you guys. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on to your britches. Hang on to your britches. Alright. Now I'm going to see mine. Here. Okay, I'm back. I've returned from the war. I got all these plastic bags with lovely stuff in them. And so I grabbed a couple. I'm the hefty bag queen. Now maybe this. Do I want to go black? This stretches. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know if I want to. This is like black sequins. No, I'm not sure if that black is. I don't think that's doing anything for her. Now this is silver, and it's got sequins. Cheryl gave me this. I love that stuff. Wait a minute. Okay, I like the silver better. Now, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this. You never know. I might put something else over the silver too. Let me put this. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start it in the front because her apron, which I don't know what, I won't get all of this done today. I'm only going to get like part of it done today because I do have to go to bed sometime. Okay, I'm only going to get part of it done today because I am slow. I'm slow as Methuselah. No, Methuselah wasn't slow. He was old. Well, sort of, I guess. I don't know if he was slow. He might have been slow, too. I don't know. But, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting this on here. And this is going to be like her belt of her dress. For now. Of her skirt. The belt of her skirt. Now, I made it a little bit too long, so I got to cut a little piece more off. And then I'm going to glue on. Well, I was watching some videos today of other people that make dolls. Oh, there is some pretty ones out there. There is some people out there that make dolls. This camera isn't staying. I got it stuck. Oh, there. If it'll stay right there, maybe that's good. Yeah, it's good. But, there is some people that make dolls that are just to die for. And so I've been kind of watching them and kind of snatching up their ideas, too. And I'm going to be working on some of their ideas. You know, I just snatch them up. Idea snatching. And so I don't think they mind. Because I don't mind if somebody snatches my ideas. My ideas has probably been... Excuse me, please, for that. Look at that pretty pile of colors of that. I wonder what I can do with that. I could probably stick that on something. Okay, now that's pretty nice right there. Then I have, let me see what's in here. Now this piece of fabric that I got in Happy Meal, it come off of a dress. And this come from, I forget. I know who it come from. It's not coming to me. Now, if I were to make her apron, this is so pretty. I wonder if I want to make her apron. I could probably, she's definitely got to have an apron. Then I got other things too. I have this. What if I cut a piece of this? It's like a doily or something. What if I were to cut like a piece of this and chunk it up on the front like this? Not the whole thing, just a piece of it. I don't know. I just don't know. Look at this. This is an amazing thing right here. I found this at the thrift shop. It's some kind of needlework. But it is so beautiful. This is going to go on a journal. Somebody made this and then gave it away to the thrift shop. That is beautiful. Okay, so anyway, I bought it. Now, wait a minute. Let me just check on a couple other niceties that are in here. Because, these I just got at the thrift shop too. They're still stuck together with the tag. 25 cents for both of those. 25 cents. So each one of them was 12.5 cents a piece. This one. This is pretty. Now that might make a pretty apron. You know what? I like that. But it might be too plain. for my girl here because she is quite the party animal. Oh, I wonder if I would want to... Oh, wait a minute. I think it just hit me. It just hit me. I do have some more of these. One of them got cut in. One of them I got... Whoops, I got to put this back in this bag too. This is what I got to start doing, is when I pull something out of somewhere, I need to put it back. Because I don't do that, and then before long, I have the biggest mess on this side of the Mason-Dixon line. And so, let me shove that back in. I'm going to shove this back in here. This bag. Then when I'm done, I got to bring that ribbon and yarn back into... Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is some kind of linen in the middle. And then it's got crocheting around the edge. Okay, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to cut it. I'm going to get my scissors right here. And I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to cut it like right along here. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it like right along here. Did I cut? How did I cut that? Oh, I should have cut it up this way, but I didn't. Okay, I'm going to cut this right here. There we go. Now, so then that's equal. We've got equal parts on either side. Back in here. Now, I am going to... I don't want that to like fray apart right there. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue along there. I'm just going to put that on there like that. Just a little bit of glue. You know what I should do? I'll put that little bit of glue on there, and then I'll put these little chunks of this ribbon that I cut. And a little bit of this yarn. And a little bit of this. There. Okay. There you go. And that just puts a little tad of color, makes it match. I'm going to put that glue on there and put them pieces on there. That'll keep it from unraveling. You know how yarn, crocheted and knitted things can unravel. I'll just put that on there like that. See on the edge there, so it won't unravel. So then I'll do the same thing over on this side. And then put that right there. Oh, that's both purple. I need to get more than that. Some orange. We want some color here. Let's put that yarn on there too. There we go. Now, ooh, life is a party, let me tell you. Okay, now that won't come unraveled, I don't think. You know what I need to do? I need a little piece that'll hold that piece up to that piece. There. Now what I'm going to do is I got to make, it needs to have a tie. So I think I'm going to take the orange. No. I'm going to take this teal color. Or whatever it is. And I'm going to put that like this. Is that going to be enough to tie a bow? No, it's not. I'd rather have it really much too long than not long enough. So there we go. So I am going to just take this this glue stick. I'm just going to take this and put the glue across there and put that ribbon across there. And then I'm just going to take this piece right here, this piece above, and then I'm going to flip that over like this. And so then that's glued down like that. And this hot glue stuff, that's the cat's meow. That's some good stuff. Because you can glue stuff. Probably glue a Cadillac to Edsel. We saw Edsel the other day when we was going up to the imaging place. I said, Richard, what kind of car is that? He goes, oh my gosh, that's an Edsel. It was an Edsel. It looked like brand new. I know you young folks probably don't have a clue as what an Edsel is. But this Edsel, I mean, because I don't know how long they made Edsels, but I don't think they made them but maybe 3 or 4 years. And if even that long. So there's not many Edsels out there. And so, but this was like in pristine condition. It was so cool. Yeah, they went over like a cement cloud, I think, when they were made. But now that they're old and they're a collector's item, people like them now. Look at that apron on her. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. That's beautiful. Now, I'm just going to take it and tie it in a very nice bow. Now, you all might not think this matches. It, like the colors, they might not match very well. And, but this is what she chose. She chose these colors. And, because we had a good talk about before we started. And so there. Now her apron is tied nicely in the back. Take those extra long pieces off. Oh, man, I love her apron. Look how that turned out. I want an apron like that. There. Now, she's got the apron. And then when she has her tray here full of cookies or whatever, her tray is going to be a little crooked. Well, we can fix that. I like it. You know what? I think now that she's got her skirt and her apron, I think we're going to leave it at that for right now. Because it's been 38 minutes. And I don't want to keep you up past your bedtime. So, I think she's beautiful. And so this is going to be it for now. And, man, I love the apron. And so then I've got to work on whatever I'm going to do with her hair and with her face. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. But I got to work on that. I got to give that some thought. So she's going to sit there and look pretty until that thought comes to fruition. And yeah, I've been working. I started on my December daily. See, I put bells on the ends of the ribbons, and I put some little Christmassy things on the end, and so I've got 3 pages done, because it's the 3rd. So hopefully everybody's doing a December daily, because those are fun. And then you can look at them next year and see what you did. So if you cook I got to write in there that my daughter brought me that beautiful candle. My daughter and my granddaughter. I got to write that in there. So I got to add that. I got to make sure I add that. So, and maybe I'll add that. We're working on Brunhilde here, or whatever her name is. And, okay, so today's been such a good day. Such a good day. No bad news. I love it when there's no bad news. I've had plenty of naps. That's good. And so let's see. Let me flip to this one. Okay. This one is about letting go. Those of you who have watched me before, I like to read a little positive affirmations or, something good. Something about your inner wisdom I like to read after my videos. And this is by Louise Hay, Heart Thoughts, A Treasury of Inner Wisdom. And I just have been just opening to a page. And this is what I just now opened to. It says, I let go of the need for this condition in my life. First I read here. If you have a habit or pattern you'd like to change, ask yourself how it serves you. What do you get out of it? If you no longer had it, what would happen? Very often, people say, my life would be better. Why do you believe that you don't deserve to have a better life? I let go of the need for this condition in my life. We create habits and patterns because they serve us in some way. Sometimes we're punishing someone or loving someone. It is amazing how many illnesses we create because we want to punish a parent or love a parent. For example, I'm going to have diabetes just like my daddy because I love my daddy. It may not always be on a conscious level, but when we start looking within, we find the pattern. We often create negativity because we do not know how to handle some areas of our lives. We need to ask ourselves, what am I feeling sorry about? Who am I angry at? What am I trying to avoid? How will this save me? If we are not ready to let something go, really wanting to hold on to it because it serves us, it doesn't matter what we do. It will not work. When we are ready to let go, it is amazing how the smallest thing can help us release it. Now that is on letting go. Now, I thank you for coming. I thank you for watching again. I always thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. You all just make my heart smile when I read your comments, all that stuff. You guys are just so wonderful. Now, I'm going to let you go because I'm going to go to bed. And I just want to say I love you. And I just want to ask God to watch over you, every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye and good night.